Howdy and welcome back to the Road to the Great Canadian Open Winter 2026. I've said challenge a couple episodes now, and you think I'd know the name of my own tournament by now. Anyway, it's the Road to the Great Canadian Open. My name is Clarence, and this is my video series as you follow me as I paint up my Brotherhood Without Banners army 1 hour a day, 1 day at a time. So the whole goal of this painting series, my preachy rant, is to try and to help you to paint your army. If you're having trouble painting your army because it's too big of a task, I'm here to show you that if you use a very simple technique like Slapchop and work at it consistently, that means 15 minutes a day, half an hour a day, I'm doing an hour, you can get a lot of work done. So I just ask you to ask yourself, can you find an hour? Can you watch less TV? Can you be on your phone less? Can you do something a little bit less so that you work on your army instead and have beautiful armies on the tabletops so that other people can see this great game and join our game as well. Anyway, that's my preacher rant, folks. Let's see where we're at and what the next step is. So this is where we're picking up. The models are essentially done. Base coats, contrast metals have been applied. The oil wash has been applied and drying for about a day now, about 24 hours. So we're going to work on the bases. We're going to prime up the movement tray, and then we're going to slop on the dark earth, textured earth from AK. Let that dry for about maybe 2.5 hours or so. 1 hour was not enough, it turns out. And then we're going to dry brush the top with Rakarth Flesh, rim the edges of the base with Mornfang Brown twice, apply some Winter Tufts from Army Painter, and that'll be done. So we're going to come back after we've applied the AK Earth. See you soon. This process should take about 2 hours, so 2 hours of work starts now. Normally it's an hour long, but when I'm so close to the end, I love to push through and just get the last thing done. So today will be a 2-hour session. Let's go! 1 hour later, we are done applying the Dark Earth onto Hot Pie, the Kingsman, and the movement tray itself. Yep, just takes an hour to do that. That's pretty standard for now. So we let this dry for about 2 hours, and then we're going to apply a Rakarth Flesh dry brush to the tops. We're going to rim the sides with Mornfang Brown twice, and we're going to apply on some static grass from the AK range. Army Painter range from the Winter Tuft section. So when we come back, they'll be all done. So we're going to wait for 2 hours. See you soon. About another hour later, we are completely done the tray. So as stated, I dry brushed the top with Rakarth Flesh, and then I rimmed the bases and the tray itself with Mornfang Brown twice. And then lastly, I applied some static grass to the top, inside the bases, in case there's any like touch-ups. I had to do some black, and the tray is done. So we're 4 trays in, folks, and army's coming along. I think the next thing I'm going to do is paint up Beric Dondarrion himself as a palette cleanser, and then after that I'll be 1 tray away from finishing one of my lists. So I'll be painting up the Golden Company crossbows. So making good progress, folks. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Hopefully you're enjoying my progress. How's your progress? How's your painting coming along? Are you painting as well? What you're working on? How is it coming? And please, again, share the video with anyone that you think would benefit from watching a painting series and just seeing how if you just work a little bit regularly, you can get a lot done. Thanks again, folks. Have a good day and keep the faith. See you next time. Bye-bye.